Alright?
Wei Schumann. People always said I was a jinshi, from a humble family, that I'd married above my station into a duke's mansion. I admit I had selfish motives. I just wanted to surpass your family, to prove it to the Weiss. Schumann, trust me this once, I truly regret it. Schumann, give me another chance.
Dad, when are you and Master finally getting married? Then we'll be a family.
In a few days. I'll ask for an Imperial decree for her to be an equal wife. Can't let your mother bully Lanner.
Long live Dad.
7 years of marriage. I feel for her. It's hard being a woman. Double the constraints. Every day preparing food and clothes for the kids. But it turns out, she's your childhood sweetheart who fell on hard times, kept as a concubine outside. Even my own flesh and blood, they all helped you hide it from me. Aunt, please grant me a decree of divorce.
But what about the 2 children?
I don't want either of them.
Schumann, you carried them for 10 months. They're your own flesh and blood. Can you really let them go?
Aunt, they are Chui's children. Chui Shu will take care of them. I only ask for a divorce.
Thinking back then, Kui Shu was just a poor scholar who passed the Imperial exam, but among all the noble sons, you chose him alone. Now, riding on your coattails, he's become the Grand Secretary. And now you want a divorce? Things in this world change so much.
Aunt, but I have never changed. I never sought fame or fortune from my husband. I only wanted a devoted heart.
The divorce decree will be issued in a few days. Go back and prepare. Say goodbye to the Kui family.
Aunt, I'll take my leave.
Go on.
Bauer, how can you climb on the stove?
Mother, why are you here? I'm starting a fire. Don't make a mess.
What are you people doing? The young master and miss are not even 6. And you just watch them make trouble in the kitchen?
Mother, Bauer and I want to personally make for Master Lan a birthday peach bun as a birthday gift. Mother, why must you come back and get angry?
On my birthday. You only gave a few wishes. So, you were preparing a birthday gift for Don Lanyi. Watch them closely.
Since Mother is back, your cooking is the best. Can you help us make a gift for Master?
Before I became a mother, I never had to lift a finger. The kids get hungry during class. I need to prepare snacks early. Be careful, don't catch a cold. To celebrate Don Lanyi's birthday, Mother has business to attend to. Get the cook to help you.
Ouch.
Since I've decided to let go, I should let them grow. Otherwise, after I leave, under Don Lanyi's control, how will they survive? At this moment, my heart is truly cold. Xiaohe, come in.
Your dowry has been divided into 3 parts. 1 part is kept by me, the other 2 parts were given to the eldest son and daughter.
Back then, Kui Shu was just a poor scholar. My family never looked down on him. These 81 carts of dowry will last the Kui family 3 lifetimes. Following the standard of noble families, calculate the private property allowance for children. For Chier and Bauer, any excess listed for me. I plan to take it back.
What you gave out, you want to take back.
I am about to leave the Kui mansion. They are still young, holding such a large fortune. It's hard to avoid Don Lanyi's attention. She might swindle it all away. In the past, my dowry servants numbered at least 100. Count the indenture contracts, and ask if any are willing to come with me.
You're suddenly taking stock of assets, madam. Do you have a plan?
I'm leaving this place. To see the great rivers and mountains outside. To see the vast world.
Wherever you go, miss, I will always be with you.
Put it away.
I'm back. I brought you some pastries from Spring Breeze Pavilion.
This is just what he brought his children when dining with Don Lanyi, packed up from the table, just untouched leftovers.
I was delayed by colleagues on the road, so it might be cold now. If you don't want to eat them, just throw them away.
If it were in the past, if he had shown me a little thought, even if it were leftovers, I would have been overjoyed. Since you also say it's cold, my lord, shall he take it and throw it away?
You went to see the Empress Dowager today? Why didn't you let me go with you?
You took Brother Chi and Bauer out to play, so I took the chance to chat with Aunt.
Sigh, both kids are not young anymore, you handle everything yourself, I'm afraid you'll get too tired. But it's okay, they really like the teacher. Still have some work to handle, I'm leaving now.
Miss, the extra lists are all here.
Let's go. Take out all the valuable items I gave you before, bring them out.
Mom, why didn't you have breakfast with us this morning? Teacher Lan often says money is just worldly possessions.
He's my first child, born at the risk of my life. Back then, Kuishu was busy with court affairs, my mother-in-law had passed away early, that pregnancy almost killed me. I never thought that now he would look down on me like this. You're still young, even these are far more than others have. Take good care of them.
Teacher Lan said these are my foundation in life.
Foundation in life? Is that how she teaches you? When I was pregnant with her, there was a riot of refugees. I gave birth in fear in a broken temple, not only damaging my health, but also leaving me unable to bear children ever since.
Madam, the accounts are all settled, and the items have been retrieved. But the ones left to you by the old madam, the pair of red snow phoenix bracelets, you gave to the eldest daughter. But why haven't I seen?
Where's the bracelet? Who did you give it to? That was left to me by your grandmother. Tell me where the bracelet is.
My lady, the eldest miss, she gave it to Miss Dong Lanyi.
Madam.
I left it to her at all costs, and she casually gave it to that mistress. Miss Dong is a child, she doesn't understand, but you, an adult, shouldn't be blind. That is my late mother's keepsake. Please return it to its rightful owner.
This is a gift from Sister Bauer. What's with the madam coming to demand it back?
Miss Dong, every treasure in the world has its origin. With your humble background, do you dare to appear in public wearing this bracelet? I've already investigated thoroughly. Her entire clan fell into misfortune. She was enslaved. Kuishu pulled her out. She wouldn't dare to wear gold and silver, flaunting it in the streets. Miss Dong, return it to its rightful owner. What are you doing?
Lan Yi.
Someone, come quickly.
Schumann, how are you? Master Lan told me. She wanted to give it back to you. But when you pushed her down, the bracelet got shattered. This is ultimately your fault. I'll have someone take good care of you.
The mistress herself has been personally attending to you these past few days, day and night without rest. She's been quite dedicated.
Kuishu because he didn't save me when I fell into the water, he's just feeling guilty. The servant contracts, have they all been counted?
There are 79 people still in the manor from these years. All loyal to the former master. Madam, the eldest young master and young lady have come to see you.
Mother, you're finally awake.
Mommy, I'll never argue with you again.
Young master, young lady, please leave now. Madam needs to rest.
Schumann, that day, I jumped into the water and saved Dong Lanyi. Everyone saw it. I've decided to give her a title. Who are you making that face for lately? If you want to blame someone, blame yourself. Why would you touch the children's dowry for no reason? What are you trying to do exactly?
So she won't be a teacher anymore? Right?
Yes. She will call you sister from now on. I just ask you not to be jealous and bully her.
Since she's to be a concubine, she's one of us. The tuition fees from before, I calculated double for her, so she should return half to me. That's only a few thousand taels of silver.
Guards. Fine. Wei Schumann, then I'll go ask the emperor for a decree. I will make sure Lanyi becomes a noble concubine. She will enter as a co-wife.
Miss, have some water.
Xiao He, take the silver notes now, and find a broker, buy an elegant residence.
Yes.
Boss, you're here, please, come in. Boss, please go upstairs.
Any problems in the shop lately? From now on, I'll take over this shop. If there's any problem, let me know in time.
Miss, you mean to take back the shop? That would be wonderful. When we worked under you, business was actually better. It's that Master Lan from the Dong family. He's collected quite a few debts here. Master Kui said to let it go.
Over 1,000 taels. Dong Lanyi. She actually ran up a debt of over 1,000 taels. She's treating this shop like her own jewelry box. Everything Cui Shu says doesn't count. Write it all down. When the time comes, go collect from her.
That's wonderful.
That's it for today. I'll take my leave.
The servants report that you've taken back those shops. What are you doing? Are you trying to separate from me? We've been together for so many years, Wei Schumann, and you're still so jealous and domineering. I just want to take a concubine, and you've been making a huge fuss, disturbing the peace. Go. Move my bedding to the study.
Are you done packing? After today, we'll move to the new house.
Come eat. What are you so proud about?
Mother, father has already requested an imperial decree for the concubine.
Looking at this family, I felt cold from the depths of my heart to my whole body.
Imperial decree.
Could it be my aunt's decree? Or is it the one Cui Shu requested for Dong Lanyi, the decree for an equal wife?
Come with me and listen carefully. When we face the eunuch, keep your temper in check.
Master Lan is going to be our legitimate mother.
By imperial decree, from this day forward, Wei Schumann and Kui Shu are to be released from their marriage contract. All betrothal gifts and dowry shall be inventoried and returned according to ritual. No disputes shall arise. From now on, their marriages are unrelated to each other.
No, that's wrong. What's going on? They want us to divorce?
Heavens, the Empress Dowager herself decreed a divorce? The Grand Secretary is about to be divorced? Shh, keep your voice down. Can't you see his face has gone white?
Wei Schumann.
At this moment, the weight on my heart finally lifted. An unprecedented lightness. Your subject, Wei Schumann, kowtows in gratitude for your great favor.
Master Cui, the decree has been read. You've been standing there all along. This makes it hard for me to do my job. Master Cui, you haven't received the decree and thanked the Emperor. Could it be that you think the Empress Dowager's edict is wrong?
Your subject, Cui Shou, accepts the edict and expresses gratitude.
The two young masters of the Kui family should also express gratitude. This edict concerns the entire family.
Mother!
Eunuch, even Chi Day and Bauer, must also accept this edict? Wei Shuman, the children are your own flesh and blood. You carried them for 10 months, and gave birth to them at the risk of your life. Even if we divorce, you cannot sever this bloodline. Are you truly willing to abandon them?
Lord Ty, you are mistaken. The Empress Dowager and His Majesty have said, the two young masters of the CY mansion are quite opinionated. His Majesty has made it clear that this edict must be received by the two young masters personally. The edict clearly states, once Lady Wei leaves the CUY residence, no one from the CUY family may harass her, nor pester her.
Eunuch, what do you mean by that? What does nor pester her mean?
Mother, aren't you taking us with you?
From now on, Wei Shumo will no longer be your mother. You have accepted the Imperial edict, which is equivalent to signing a severance agreement. If you bother her in the future and disturb her peace, that will be defying the Imperial decree.
Your subject bows in gratitude for the great favor.
That's the eldest young master and eldest young lady. They dote on their mistress every day, and broke their own mother's heart.
You want to leave? Wei Shuman, are you really leaving? For a divorce, you would even abandon your own 2 children heartlessly?
Lord Kui. Things have come to this. Who are you putting on this act for? From the moment you brought that woman into the mansion, from the moment you wanted to seek an edict for a concubine of equal status, isn't this what you wanted?
Grand Secretary, you've lifted a rock only to drop it on your own foot. Who would have thought that the lady, Miss Wei, could obtain such an edict?
I risked my life to give birth to them, educated them, but in the end, I am no match for a few soft words from a mistress.
Wei Shuman, if you walk out that door today, if you ever want to come back, even if you kneel and beg me, I will not allow it.
That day will never come. And I hope you never experience it.
Come on, everyone, hurry up. These are the lady's personal belongings. Not a single piece or coin goes to the Kui family.
Now that she's gone, the mansion will be half empty.
The Lord and Lady's carriage is waiting at the side gate. Aren't you going to see them off?
Go. Let her go. All of you, go.
Stop right there. What do you think you're doing? Those things belong to the Kui family, you bunch of treacherous servants. Who gave you permission to move them?
Oh, if it isn't Concubine Dong.
Who are you calling concubine? I'm from the Grand Secretariat's residence.
Concubine Dong, my lady and Lord Kui have been divorced by Imperial decree. The decree states clearly that betrothal gifts and dowry are to be settled accordingly. These were originally brought from the Wei family. The dowry, whether property or people, naturally leaves with my lady.
Then who will serve me and the children? What about the servants in this mansion?
That's for you to worry about, Concubine Dong.
Let's go.
Yes.
You ungrateful lot. Once you leave, never come back.
Brother, mother took everyone away. Who'll light my lamp at night? Who'll warm my blankets?
It's okay, little sister. Don't cry, don't cry. We still have father at home.
But that silver was mother's too.
You silly child. After being treated so unfairly, how could you move out without a word?
Don't worry, sister-in-law, have some tea.
How can I not worry? Your brother only found out last night. He was so mad he smashed his inkstone in the study. He didn't sleep a wink all night. He specifically told me to bring you back to the ducal mansion today. Shumin, come home with me. Once you're back at the ducal mansion, your brother will have your back in everything. Shumin, listen to me. Nice as Green Willow Lane is, it's not the ducal mansion. Your brother tossed and turned all night, unable to sleep. He said, as long as you're willing to go back, the entire ducal mansion, he'll stand by you. He won't let you suffer even a little.
No need, sister-in-law. Here, I have my own money to get by, servants to attend me. Away from the schemes of that deep mansion, I feel much more at ease.
Since you've made up your mind, I won't try to persuade you further, but before I leave, your brother asked me to confirm one thing with you. You and that Quishu, are you truly done for good? Never to see each other again in life or death.
In the Grand Secretariat, power struggles are ever-changing and treacherous, always extremely dangerous. Court affairs, let brother decide on his own. As for him and me, from the moment the Imperial decree came down, we've been strangers with nothing to do with each other. It's completely over.
You know your own mind. I'll go back and tell your brother everything. Take care of yourself. If anything comes up, go back to the Duke's mansion. Your brother will back you up. Got it?
Sister-in-law, take care. Give my regards to my brother.
Miss Wei, sorry to bother you. These shopkeepers, as soon as they heard you were taking back the shops and personally settling accounts, that woman Dong Lanny's debts, didn't even have time for lunch. They specially brought the credit ledgers from their stores, all of them, for your instructions, miss.
The fabric store owes 800 taels. Ruyi Pavilion owes 1,500 taels. Dian Kui Heng, in 3 years, this Don Lani actually, on our Wei family's land, managed to rack up over 10,000 taels in credit.
Miss, she wasn't buying things, she was treating our shops like her own jewelry box, she just took whatever she liked. Before, for Minister Kui's sake, we all had to swallow our anger.
Quishu, oh, Quishu, you're really something. Although Quishu is the Grand Secretary, he prides himself on being a pure scholar from a humble family. That meager monthly salary probably can't even cover the household's daily expenses, barely. Since I've moved out, this bad debt naturally, our Wei family shouldn't be the one to pay it off for him. Manager Do, take some men and go to the CUE residence to collect the debt now.
Yes, miss. Since Miss Wei has spoken, we'll make sure the Kui family sees exactly how this debt should be repaid.
This over 10,000 taels of hard silver is probably enough to drain the assets of that honest Grand Secretary.
Miss, there's a big rumor going around saying that you and Minister Kui have grown apart and gone your separate ways. So the invitation from Lady Zhen Beiho has just been delivered. She invites you to a flower viewing banquet. Miss, if you don't want to go, I'll decline it right away. Those gossips get together and never say anything good.
This is the first invitation, I have to accept it. If I don't go, it would make me, Wei Shuman, after the divorce, look like I'm afraid to even show my face. Go prepare the carriage. We're not only going, we're going with heads held high.
Look, that's the one from the Wei family.
Ooh, our free spirit is here. Everyone, please sit down. We were just talking about the latest news in the capital.
Madam Wei, have you heard? The Grand Secretary Kui's family made a huge scene a few days ago. They were actually blockaded at their own gate by debt collectors.
Isn't that right? I heard from my husband that several shopkeepers banded together and went to the Kui residence with dozens of assistants and demanded that Dong Lani pay up.
Those shopkeepers said if they didn't get the money, they wouldn't leave. So they gathered at the main gate, attracting half the street's residents to watch the commotion.
What about that Miss Dong? She's usually decked out in gold and silver. Surely she can't even afford such a small amount of silver.
She knows she's in the wrong. How could she have cash on hand? I heard she's trapped in the courtyard, scared out of her wits. She just shut the door and won't see anyone. She's hiding like a turtle in its shell.
Shumin. Did you hear that? Shameless creature. Without you, she can't even keep up that facade.
It's only natural to pay back debts. That's only right. The title of Chief Advisor's wife is easy to claim, but the debts of the Chief Advisor's household
are not so easily settled. The Siwi family owes us for goods. We need an answer today. Lord Siwi, if you don't come out, we won't be polite. Dom Lanyi, at our shop you've run up a tab of 10,000 taels. Are you trying to renege?
Sir, our master isn't back yet. Miss Dong says she's feeling unwell today and isn't seeing visitors.
Brothers, pull up a stool and sit down. If she doesn't pay today, we'll stay here at the Chief Advisor's mansion gate all night if we have to.
Look, the esteemed Chief Advisor's residence is actually being blockaded by merchants demanding payment. It's a rare sight in 100 years.
I heard that Miss Dong treats the gold and silver shop like her own warehouse. Our Lord Siwei usually pretends to have clean hands, but he's just putting up a front with credit. So it's all thanks to outside help.
Change course, go through the side gate, quick. 11,300 taels. Dong Lanyi, were you buying a shop or a mountain of gold?
My lord, Miss Dong over the past 3 years at our 7 shops, from big items like red coral ornaments to small items like Suzhou embroidery scarves, there are receipts for every purchase. We are also following the orders of the young lady of the house. If we don't get cash today, I'm afraid we can't go back.
When Wei Shuman was here, did the household ever lack for your expenses? How dare you, behind my back, do something so absurd?
My lord, I just thought those shops would eventually be ours.
Ours? Those are Wei family's dowry. Take all the tuition silver you've collected over these 3 years, and bring it all out. If it's not enough, steward, go take the savings from the hidden compartment in my study, bring it all. Settle this debt. Get out.
Ha ha ha, Shuman, you really should go see for yourself the look on Quishu's face. I heard he turned the whole house upside down. Even Dong Lanny's tuition silver hidden at the bottom of her chest was forced out. They barely scraped together that 10,000 plus taels.
Lord Kui must really feel the pinch now. Over 10,000 taels in silver. Lord Kui prides himself on being incorruptible. This time, I'm afraid even his retirement coffin fund has been spent.
Before, with the Wei family backing him, Quishu never knew the difficulty of money. Now that he's paying out of his own pocket to support that childhood sweetheart mistress, let's see if he feels the pain. Dong Lanny was draining your blood before, Quishu didn't see it. Now it's cutting into his own flesh, he finally knows the pain.
Sister-in-law, you jest. Those are my shops, my silver. I simply collected the debts that were rightfully mine.
Alright, I'll tell you. Our Shumin has a good head on her shoulders. A debt must be repaid. That's only natural. No matter if he's a grand secretary or a prime minister, no one would dare to default.
You said it. That Master CY usually seems like such a respectable person, but who'd have thought his family would let a mistress ruin the family with some ledger? It's really a laughingstock.
Such an ungrateful, heartless man deserves some karma. If it weren't for the Wei family's help back then, he wouldn't have today's prestige. Speak of the devil, and there he is.
Looks like Master Kui is quite devoted. After the divorce, he immediately petitioned to make her his noble concubine.
A noble concubine. I heard from my palace sisters that when Master Kui went to petition, His Majesty just laughed. He said, this woman has been serving in the mansion for 3 years, she's already old news. How could she still be noble? Ha ha ha.
In the past, when she came to these banquets, she'd always insist on getting new dresses and new jewelry. If we didn't let her, she wouldn't even get on the carriage.
Mother, you finally agreed to see us.
Little Miss Kui, you mustn't call me that.
Look at this child. After leaving the Wei family, she can't even afford decent clothes. If that Dong woman really had any ability, she wouldn't let the child come out and embarrass herself.
Mother, why don't you come home? Why don't you want Bauer anymore? Mr. Lan also told me that you're heartless, and took all the money from home, making us suffer in the mansion.
You keep saying I took the money. But do you remember when we were tallying the palace assets, I intentionally left you a share, a dowry, to support yourself.
Mr. Lan said that I'm too young and can't manage money, so he took all my money away. Mother, Lan Fuzi said we have no money left. Now I can't even afford a dress for the banquet. Could you lend me some silver first?
No. Bauer, don't you get it yet? If I lend you once today, there'll be a second and third time. From now on, your Lan Fuzi will use you as leverage to beg for money. He'll keep you around, begging you to come ask me for money. As long as you're still a Kui, as long as that woman's with you, I can't lend you a single cent. Tell me honestly, was it that woman who put you up to asking me for money?
Mother, you...
Shumin has something very urgent and needs your advice. Don't get stuck here.
Brother, is Mother really abandoning us?
You silly child. You almost caved just now, didn't you? I dragged you away for a real reason.
Sister-in-law, you worry too much. I know what I'm doing.
Good to know. When you were dealing with the Kui siblings, did you notice that Lady Zhenbei was watching you the whole time?
Sister-in-law, lots of people watch me. Today's first public appearance after the divorce, if no one was staring, that would be weird.
Other people's glances are just out of curiosity, but Lady Zhenbei's look is different. Do you know that Xu Huaijie, the young brother of the Marquis of Zhenbei, still isn't married?
That Xu fellow?
Back then, when his mother, the Grand Princess, was still alive, she doted on this youngest son the most, said he was frail, so she kept him cultivating before the Buddha. His looks and character are the best in the capital.
She wants to see if I, the mother of abandoned children, can truly let go of those two kids or not. If today, I showed the slightest softness toward Kui Baoer, I'm afraid I'd be kicked out of the Marquise candidate list. No, sister-in-law, I don't want to remarry. This is all happening too fast.
Shumin, there's no such thing as too fast. Here in the capital, a woman needs a place to belong. You know, with your family background, the daughter of a duke, and the Empress Dowager's own niece, even if you remarry, many noble houses would be vying for you. Back then, if it weren't for your engagement to Kui Shu being settled so early, you'd probably have been betrothed to Xu Huaijie by now, and not have suffered these 7 years.
I understand your concerns, sister-in-law. But I've just gained my freedom, and I don't want to be caged again. Look, Xiaohe is coming to urge us. We should get back to the banquet, so no one gets suspicious.
And you, miss, sent from the Zhenbei Marquise's residence. In these 3 months, their invitations have fallen more often than autumn leaves.
Lady Wei, my mistress said, tomorrow there's a flower arranging gathering at the manor, and she insists we must have you.
In 3 months, gatherings and wine tastings, the Zhenbei Marquise's residence is really targeting me. Keep it. We'll go take a look tomorrow.
Oh, isn't that Tutor Dong? Now she's reinvented herself as Concubine Dong, teaching her way into the master's bed. That's a skill we can't learn.
I heard recently she was caught embezzling from the legal wife's accounts, and got her door blocked by creditors.
I am the honored concubine appointed by the Grand Secretary. You,
Honored concubine? In this capital, everyone knows how you rose to power. Even we concubines think you've sullied this place. Let alone those proper wives over there. Ha 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 ha. Where's that stench coming from? At this Marquise's elegant gathering, any dirty concubine can just waltz in. A kept woman for 3 years, and she talks about honor? Even the 2 legitimate children are tainted with her seductive air. Huh?
Brother, why won't they talk to Master Lan? Before, when Mom took us out, everyone would gather around us.
Schumann, to be honest, the noble ladies of the capital, I've seen plenty. Only you, with your calm demeanor and proper sense of propriety, are worthy of the Shu family name.
Isn't that the Grand Secretary? Why is he personally picking up his concubine? Look at his expression, it's like he's catching a cheater.
Master Kui, what are you doing?
Wei Shuman, you keep running to the Zhenbei Marquise mansion. Have you no shame left?
Master Kui. You're blocking my way.
Don't play dumb with me. The whole capital is buzzing. The Zhenbei Marquise's wife intends to arrange a match for you. We only got divorced a few days ago, and you're already getting married? Are you really that eager to find a stepfather for those 2 children?
Master Kui, we are already divorced. Marriage and remarriage are none of your business. Even if I want to marry, what does it have to do with you?
Miss. Look at him. Where is the proud demeanor of the Grand Secretary? Those dark circles under his eyes, he probably hasn't slept in nights.
Wei Shuman.
The Imperial decree clearly states, marriage and remarriage are independent. Master Kui, by harassing me, are you defying the decree? Let go.
Wei Shuman, do you really think the Jinbei Marquis mansion is a good place? Have you forgotten about your body? When you gave birth to Bauer, you were damaged, and can never get pregnant again.
Oh my, such a private matter, and Master Cui just says it in public.
Besides me, in this whole capital, who else can you marry?
Kui Shu, saying such things, are you even human?
Wei Shuman, give up on the idea of remarrying. Come home with me, let's start over. After you left, Brother Chi couldn't even eat, and Bauer cries every night. I also.
Kui Shu, I married you at 17, when you were just a poor scholar. For 7 years, I've managed the household for you, borne your children, even nearly died in childbirth. I have no great merits. Don't I even have some hard work to show? You entered the Grand Secretariat 3 years ago. 3 years ago, you started plotting. Taking Dong Lanyi, that mistress. And keeping her secretly outside. A mistress wasn't enough. You had to bring her into the mansion, making me watch you two together day and night.
She's been kept for 3 years. That was when he was still a tutor, wasn't it?
The Grand Secretary himself, to treat his devoted wife like this, truly disheartening.
Kui Shu, you keep saying I'm your lawful wife. But you. Do you even see me as a person?
So you already knew all along.
Do you think everyone in the capital is a fool? Or that I'm blind?
This lady has such grace, such composure.
Thank you, madam, for your kindness. I am overwhelmed by your favor.
Miss Wei, you.
Everyone, I am Wei Shuman. Hereby declare today. I, Wei Shuman, have established my own household. All official procedures are complete. I will never marry in this life. In the future, when the Wei Mansion holds a banquet, I hope everyone will honor us with your presence.
No, Shuman. You can't leave. Come back with me.
How dare you? Guards, stop him. Lord Kui, do not disturb the honored guests.
Wei Shuman.
Miss, let's go home.
Let's go.
My lord, we should go back. It's getting chilly.
Your sister-in-law told me when she got back. I didn't believe it. This residence of yours is exquisite. But is it as comfortable as the Duke's mansion?
Brother, I feel at peace living here.
Shuman, I say. Your sister-in-law and I haven't offended you. Why are you hiding here and not coming home? The gossip in the capital can drown a person. Do you think I can't protect you?
Brother. I don't want to marry again, and I don't want to serve another man. Going back to the Duke's mansion. I'm still a daughter waiting to be married off. A woman establishing her own household is certainly hard on one's reputation, but I can do so much more. I just want to live for myself this once.
Ah, so that's what you're up to. Just planning, huh? Since it's not a whim, then I'll let you go ahead. Just remember, even if you start your own household, you are still my dear sister from the Wei Mansion. If Kui Shu dares to bully our Wei family, he will pay 100-fold.
Shuman, thank you, brother, for your support.
The auspicious time has arrived.
Miss, this calligraphy really has power. No wonder you asked the Empress Dowager's aunt to request the Emperor's personal brush calligraphy.
Set off the firecrackers.
Gift from the Marquis of Zhongbei's residence has arrived. A pair of Rui. 10 ancient inkstones. Gift from the Duke of Wei's residence has arrived. 1,000 taels of gold, 10 households worth of pearls.
Madam Wei, congratulations on establishing your own household. From now on, in the capital, no one will dare look down on the Wei family's status.
You flatter me, madam. Please come in. A modest cup of wine is a token of my respect.
Miss, look quickly. That's the eldest young master and eldest young lady. What? They came just the two of them on foot? Has the entire Kui family died off?
Go to the CUE residence. Since the children are here, the father should at least know where to pick them up.
Mother, we came specially to congratulate you.
Mother, I hired the best craftsman in the capital and had it repaired. Really, it's fixed. I'm sorry.
No matter how precious a treasure is, once broken, it's worthless. Some things, even if you force them to be mended, are just keepsakes at best. Young Master QE, young Miss QE, I have established my own household. From now on, please call me Madam Wei.
Mother, don't go. I really know I was wrong. Concubine Dawn has changed. She is not nice to me at all. She took all the fine jewelry you left me and all the good silk. My father just drinks in his study all day. He doesn't care about us at all. Mother, I used to have over a dozen servants in my courtyard, now only 2 maids are left. They won't even bring me hot food. They even deduct my monthly allowance and bully me. Mother, you have to stand up for me.
Buyer, stop talking. Don't make a scene here. Mother, Madam Wei, my brother and I walked a long way to get here. Could you let us sit a while in the new mansion, just to look around?
Go get 2 stools. Let them sit behind the screen wall.
Oh, isn't this the Grand Secretary? Where did you go looking for the kids? Brought them straight to our Wei mansion.
Since Lord Kui is here, you might as well take your children. I'd like to ask, Lord Kui, how do you usually supervise your children at home? 2 kids under 10, without a single chaperone, running wild in the streets. If they get lost or run into thugs, if something happens to them, Lord Kui, can you bear the responsibility? You, as their father, are just a decoration, aren't you?
Back then, who kept saying how great Teacher Lan was? Who insisted she become their stepmother? So why are they slacking off now? All sneaking out to see her. Are you trying to tell the whole capital that my household, the CUI family, can't even support 2 kids without her?
Enough. The main problem back then was you. How dare you blame the children? Take the 2 kids home. All right?
Wei Shuman. People always said I was a jinshi, from a humble family, that I'd married above my station into a duke's mansion. I admit I had selfish motives. I just wanted to surpass your family, to prove it to the Weiss. Shuman, trust me this once, I truly regret it. Shuman, give me another chance.
Miss Dong, the pawn shops you had me watch, they've finally made a move. Dong's people pawn these items without redemption, in batches. I paid a lot to buy them all back.
Isn't this the gift you personally picked for the eldest young master's birthday? And this gold necklace, that was your dowry for the eldest miss.
Looks like my warnings back then went in one ear and out the other. Items of this quality, even put up for sale. Seems like Dong Lanyi has nothing left to pawn.
Miss, you have no idea how chaotic the CY mansion is now.
Tell me all about it.
Ever since you pulled most of your staff, the Kui mansion can't afford new hires. To save on food, they even let go of the few maids they had left, dismissed them. Now the Grand Chancellor's mansion is as cold and empty as an abandoned house. That Dong woman is used to living extravagantly. Now she has to keep up appearances as an official's wife, while also covering daily expenses. She's frantic. I heard from the servants outside that Cheer and Bauer, because their meals have been halved, are arguing with Dong, faces red as peppers.
Just as I expected.
Madam, I just took a stroll outside. I heard that every noble household in the capital has been acting in tacit agreement these past few days.
In what way?
Every invitation card sent by the Kui residents has been turned down by all the head ladies, either claiming illness or going out of town to worship Buddha. In short, no one is willing to send an invitation to the Kui family anymore.
Everyone is smart. What a mess the CUI residence is in now, everyone knows. Inviting Dong Lanyi over at this time is out of fear that she might come to beg for money. She'd use friendship to ask for silver.
Kui Shu was aloof all his life, and now he has to accompany that concubine to taste what it's like to be penniless and stuck.
Shumin, Dong Lanyi has had all her income cut off by Kui Shu. I heard that at home, she's already started selling her most cherished possessions. When someone like that is desperate, they'll do anything. You must be very careful.
I know that even a rabbit bites when cornered, let alone someone as malicious as her. Sister-in-law, I'll have to trouble you to keep an eye out for me. Any movement from the Kui residents, especially her.
Don't worry. I've assigned a few reliable people to keep watch around Buying Lane. If she dares to cause trouble, it won't escape our notice.
It's always good to prevent problems before they happen.
Lady Wei's generous sponsorship is truly a lifesaver for the 100 poor scholars of this academy.
Headmaster, no need for such formalities. I, Shumin, fund this academy not only for these 100 scholars, but also to ask for a favor.
Please speak, madam. Not just one, I will agree to 10.
I want this academy to break the old rules and establish a female class, admitting female students.
Thank you, madam.
They are the scholars of the academy.
Thank you, madam.
Miss, this person looks very weak, probably starving.
Let's carry him inside and put him in the front guest room.
For your grace in saving me, madam, I will never forget. If you hadn't sponsored me, I would have gone back to farming by now, and never had the chance to study classics again.
The essays you all wrote have been read by me and Mr. Wang. Your talents are all top-notch. When you enter the examination hall, you must give it your all. If any of you pass the Jinshi examination, I will write a letter recommending you to my brother, the Duke of Wei.
Thank you for your patronage, madam, I will not let you down.
Your foresight and kindness, madam, are truly a beacon for the poor scholars of the capital.
That 10,000 taels of silver we paid back? Our family went bankrupt to scrape it together. You said you could guarantee my brother's reinstatement, so what happened? He committed suicide in prison yesterday out of guilt.
Let go. Who is this lunatic? Do you think the Chancellor's mansion is a place for you to cause trouble?
Yet lost. What status does Our Lady have? To accept your dirty money? You took the money, but didn't do the job. I've lost everything, and I'm at the end of my rope. Since you leave me no way out, we'll take it to the Emperor himself.
Shumin, your ex-husband's family has run into a huge mess.
Kui Shu is the Chancellor. What big trouble could there be?
Not him, it's his darling Dong Lanyi. That woman is brazen. Behind Kui Cheng's back, she took bribes of tens of thousands of taels from local officials.
Tens of thousands? How dare she?
To be fair, she's clever. Who else would think of such a scheme? She took the underhanded money, but did absolutely nothing. Riding on Kui Shu's reputation, she thought those people would dare not speak out. At first, no one dared to accuse the Chancellor. But this time, she kicked a stone. She ran into a man who had lost everything and was desperate. That man had lost his whole family. He risked his life, and reported it to the censorate.
Thank you, sister-in-law.
Ah.
If you hadn't kept an eye on her for me, sent someone before the victim appealed, exposed it early, and gave the authorities a way out, this time, it would have become a disaster for the whole family.
You, always saying you're done with them, you'll never get involved again. But in the end, you still look after that child. If you hadn't set things up in advance, this fire of corruption would have burned them to ashes too.
Regarding Chui Chi and Chui Bao, I've made up my mind, I won't get involved anymore. But, I also won't stand by and watch Dong Lanyi ruin them. They are my flesh and blood. I can't let that woman drag them into the fire.
That Dong woman is always extravagant. She wears Suzhou silk, adorns pure gold, took bribes of thousands and thousands from local officials, and still thinks it's nothing. Truly, she brings disaster upon herself. And Dong Lanyi, she's so arrogant in front of me, calling me a servant, and saying I'm not worthy to speak to her.
She thought that since Kui Shu is chancellor, he could cover the sky. But she forgot, what Kui Shu values most is his reputation as a righteous official.
I impeach Chancellor Kui Shu for allowing his family to accept massive bribes and corrupting the court.
Preposterous. I've been clean my whole life, my accounts are clear. You slander me, do you have evidence?
Lord Kui, this is the Dong family's bribery ledger, hidden under the pillow. Every bribe is recorded clearly. Each entry is crystal clear.
You accepted this blood money behind my back.
My lord, I did it for the household expenses. My lord, save me.
Save you? You've ruined me. Bring me a brush. Today, I, Kui Shu, divorce this venomous woman.
By order of the Lord, this sinful woman who ruins the family has no place in the Chui household.
I heard that after Kui Shu was demoted, there was no one to manage the household. Lately, he's been urgently seeking a new wife for his 2 children. He's afraid the kids have no mother. And he can't both work as an official and raise them. It's too much.
Given his abilities, he'll always find someone.
Not necessarily. After the Zhenbeihu mansion incident last time, it was all over town. Everyone knows he doted on his concubine and neglected his wife, and his assets were cleaned out. No respectable girl, even though he's still a 4th-rank official, would consider him now. Who wants to jump into that fire pit?
Someone will always be interested.
What about you? Are you planning to stay in this house for the rest of your life?
What do I?
Your brother gave me strict orders. He said now that you're on your own, the wolves and tigers out there eyeing you are plenty, you must find a man to marry into the Wei household. Otherwise, he'll pack my bags and move into your house, not leave until you agree.
Miss, this Master Wang has lived with us for almost half a year. Besides studying, he helps us organize the accounts. He's a very composed and courteous person.
Rather than let my brother shove someone in, I'd rather choose someone I know well.
Lady Wei.
Master Wang. My brother and sister-in-law are pressuring me to bring in a husband. Would you be willing to accept that?
If you don't mind my humble circumstances, I, Wang, would be most willing.
When Shumin told me you were looking for a noble son to lodge here, I was a bit worried, but having seen him today, though he's a nobody, his appearance and bearing are truly extraordinary, like a blue lotus offered before the Buddha. Not bad. Since you've taken a fancy to him, and he's willing, then it's settled. As for your brother, I'll talk to him.
The household registration is done. From now on, we'll shut the door and live our own life. The troubles outside no longer concern us.
Yes, I'll listen to you, my lady.
Miss Wang, son-in-law, guess what? Outside, what are they saying about the CY family now?
What else could it be? That Grand Secretary. That matter of Lord Cui taking his second wife, I'm afraid it's completely fallen through.
Exactly. Last year it was all settled, the legitimate daughter of a 6th-rank official, though she wasn't happy about it, at least, considering he's a 4th-rank official, she didn't outright say no. But then what?
Well, when Dong Lanyi was about to leave, she exposed the Siwi family's last shred of dignity.
It was when that woman Dong was divorced, she steeled herself, and actually took all the money and land deeds from the Kui mansion, along with Lord Kui's study, all the valuables, bundled them up and ran off.
Kuishu. Kuishu, come and see me. My lord, save me. I was wrong, I'll give them money back.
Money? You've squandered it all long ago. Dong Lanyi. The biggest mistake of my life was believing your sweet words. You destroyed my home and my future.
Kuishu, don't go, save me.
What a nuisance, this woman. I heard she was from the Grand Secretary's family before she died. So what if she was from the Grand Secretary's, dead without even a proper burial?
Miss Dong Lanying is dead.
Dead is good, clean.
Lord Kui, it's not that I didn't try my best, the girl's family said, though your rank is still 4th, the hole in your household is so big a person could fall into it. Their daughter is meant to enjoy happiness. Who would be willing to use their generous dowry to fill your Kui family's bottomless pit?
I can lower the conditions. As long as she's gentle and kind, and can take good care of the 2 children, family background and status, I don't care about any more.
Miss, have you heard? That Lord CY has really humbled himself now, down to the dirt. The matchmaker went all over half the capital, and in the end, surprisingly, found him a girl from a merchant family.
A merchant's daughter.
Isn't that right? I can't help but feel for him. He was once married to the Empress Dowager's own niece, and now he's reduced to seeking a merchant's daughter. What a fall from grace. He's shamed all the noble scholars. He clung to that pointless noble threshold.
But it's useless when you're broke. Food, drink, daily needs, socializing, which of these doesn't cost silver?
That merchant's daughter probably fell for his official position, but she's in for a rough time from now on.
He should thank this girl. If no one came with a dowry to rescue him, the Kui residents probably wouldn't even make it through this summer. Sooner or later, it would drown in trouble.
The chief grand secretary's good looks really work. Even though he's dead broke, that little merchant's wife still took a liking to him at first sight.
Madam, have you heard? That merchant's second wife in the Kui family has divorced him. I've actually met that lady before, though she came from a lowly background, she was indeed a gentle person.
It's all because of that eldest Miss Kui, relying on being the Empress Dowager's grandniece. She's so proud and lacks all sense. She never gave her stepmother any face.
That's the Siwi family's household affair. As an outsider, what can I say?
But after all, blood is thicker than water, right?
Everyone, no need to probe. Regarding those 2 children of Kuishu and me, I've long signed a disownment notice. Now we're completely unrelated.
Miss, don't cry. I heard that Lady Wei, in front of everyone, said she has nothing to do with you.
No, I am her own flesh and blood. How could she make me now face all this alone?
Lady Wei, now who in the entire capital doesn't know that Yunchi Academy was built from scratch by you and restored by you? Now even the nobles in the palace want to send their children there. Look at my boy.
As long as he can gain the teacher's favor, we'd pay any amount of tuition. We'll pay any tuition fee.
The academy admits students based solely on their essays. I can't intervene. Please, everyone, go back.
Miss, I heard something big happened at the Zhenbei Marquise's mansion. That young Master Shu, who has been in seclusion at a temple for years, his seclusion ended, but he's gone missing. The whole mansion is searching frantically.
A Buddhist cultivator will appear when fate allows.
Madam Wei, I went to study at Yunqi Academy too.
Matters of entering the academy should be handled by your father.
Father says knowledge lies within oneself, no need to waste money on expensive spots.
This matches what you said before. Gold and silver are external things. We think alike.
I know I was wrong. I used to only see Father toiling away in obscurity and thought he was the pillar of the family. Now that I've fallen into the mud, I realize it's only Mother who is the true support of the family.
Go back now. It's cold.
Mother, forget about the academy. That was my request to you. But this food box, Bauer and I made these pastries ourselves. Especially for you, Mother. Please accept them.
Take it.
Miss, when the young master left, his hand was bruised by the door, but he still held this food box tightly. He said that he and the young lady made it for you with their own hands.
How is it, madam? You've waited so long.
When you couldn't have it before, you craved it. Now that you've tasted it, it's nothing special. It has no flavor at all.
Schumann, what's wrong? Xiao He, quickly fetch a doctor.
Congratulations, madam. Congratulations, sir. Madam, this is not an illness. You are pregnant.
Pregnant? But my body was severely damaged back then. The doctors all said I had no hope of bearing children.
For you to conceive, madam, is indeed more difficult than for others. But with this gentleman's vital energy full, and patiently strengthening the foundation, after these years, it has gradually been nourished well.
All these years, though we haven't been completely abstinent, I never imagined that I could have my own child.
Since Schumann is with child, there are things I can no longer hide from you.
What do you want to say?
I intend to spend my whole life with you. But there's something I must confess. Come with me somewhere.
Third young master. The third young master is back. Quick, inform the madam.
You heartless child. A few years ago you said you were going to a temple for seclusion, but then you completely cut off contact. Do you know your brother has been going crazy looking for you?
Please forgive me, sister-in-law. That marriage arrangement back then, it was exactly what Huiji desired, but Kuishu interfered and ruined it. Later I heard Schumann divorced, and swore never to remarry. I had no choice but to come down the mountain and protect her myself.
Good child, so you two went such a long way around.
Sister-in-law Schumann is pregnant.
Great, wonderful. This must be the Grand Princess's spirit in heaven.
Since Huiji has returned, we can drop this farce of him marrying into the Wei family. I will petition the emperor to welcome Schumann into our Shu family with full honor.
Brother's arrangement, I appreciate it, Huiji. But since I used the name Wang Jie to marry into the Wei family, the marriage contract will not change. The child will be registered under both families. But I still need to live with Schumann in the Wei mansion.
But you are of royal blood. Will you really humble yourself to be a live-in son-in-law?
If one's heart is not in it, wealth and honor are also a hardship. I feel free in the Wei mansion. Schumann, I've hidden this from you for so long. Are you angry?
Do you think back then why I chose you, this impoverished young master who happened to faint at my back door, to marry into the family?
You knew who I was all along? Why back then at the back door not only didn't throw me out,
But even suggested I marry into the family? When you first entered the manor, my aunt, the Empress Dowager, was afraid I'd be tricked by some stranger. She insisted on checking you out herself, so I had Xiao He secretly draw your portrait and send it into the palace.
I was sent to a temple to cultivate myself since childhood. People in the capital who know my face can be counted on one hand.
But my aunt, the Empress Dowager, happens to be one of them. She had personally seen your portrait. As soon as I sent it, she understood everything.
This is hardly some poor, shabby young master. This is clearly from the Marquis Jinbei's manor, that precious treasure.
Young Master Shu doesn't mind the indignity of marrying in. Naturally, I don't mind either. You are of noble birth.
I was young back then, a quick glance and I was smitten. Later I learned you were already engaged. I happened to be in mourning for my mother. That delay stretched into several years.
Lady and Master, we're home. Miss. However good young Master Qi's essays are, they are still from that family. You still deign to give him a chance, to mix him in with these ordinary students, and send him along.
Yunqi Academy accepts talent, not grudges. Whether he can pass the master's scrutiny, whether he can embark on an official career, all depends on his own fate. I will no longer interfere.
Madam, in doing this, you have shown your final mercy. If he can't even get past this anonymous hurdle, then he has no one to blame.
Your guilty son, Kuichi, bids farewell to Lady Wei today.
The eldest young master has left. He kowtowed really hard. The stone slab echoed.
Let's go. He chose his own path.
By the grace of heaven, the Emperor decrees. Congratulations, Third Master Shu, congratulations, Lady Wei. The Marquis of Jinbei petitioned the Emperor for a decree. Out of regard for the Grand Princess's bloodline, Grand Miss Wei won the title of Commandery Princess. Congratulations, Third Master Shu. Congratulations, Lady Wei. Congratulations, Princess.
Miss, our Yu is now a princess. This is an unprecedented favor.
She carries my surname, but receives the Shu family's patronage. This child is truly blessed.
My elder brother has always felt guilty toward me about what happened back then. This favor is his assurance to you on my behalf.
How are we supposed to live like this? 10 people crammed into this tiny space, no room to even turn around. Sir, you're a 4th rank official, can't you at least buy a few decent servants? Servants.
Enough. I'm just a sinecure now, that meager salary has to support the whole family. Where am I supposed to get money to buy people?
Father, this room is so small and damp, I can't sleep at night. When are we moving back to the Grand Secretary's mansion?
The Grand Secretary's mansion? That's the fortune you threw away with your own hands. Now, to be able to live off those few farm deeds is already heaven's mercy.
Son-in-law, did you hear about the exam results from 2 days ago? That eldest son failed again. This is the second time, right?
I saw his exam paper. Every line reeked of impatience. The structure was okay, but his mind was too scattered.
After he left the Cloudrise Academy, he did work harder than before, studying day and night, saying he wanted to earn a degree to come see me.
He wants to earn a degree to win back your forgiveness, not knowing that this very concern is the most tormenting. The harder he tries, the more things go against his wishes. Minister Kui, for the sake of some external matter, destroyed his own foundation. Whatever luck the Kui family had left, I'm afraid, was all burned up by Kui-san long ago.
What's the use of arguing with me like this? Your whole essay missed the point. Come here, I'll teach you how to cite the classics properly.
What can you teach me? How to fall from Grand Secretary to a 4th rank sinecure.
How dare you? I was a proper ranked scholar in my day. In terms of learning, in all of the capital, there are few who could teach you anything.
Father, we come from different backgrounds. You rose from a poor family, but me? I should have been the Duke of Weiguo's own nephew. If mother were still here, if you hadn't been so blinded by lust back then, indulging that mistress, I wouldn't be reduced to this desperate path of the civil exams, just to get a post. If uncle would just nod, I'd have been an official long ago.
You ungrateful little brat.
After I failed the exam last year, I secretly sent my name card to the Duke's mansion, claiming to be the Duke's own nephew. You know what uncle said?
You actually. Behind my back, Went to beg the Wei family?
Uncle sent word saying, the Wei family has never heard of any CY, nephew, he didn't even let me step through the gate. All thanks to you.
Ah, insane. Truly insane.
Master Kui, this is the best I can find. The girl is from a humble family, but she's steady and reliable. She doesn't mind your current situation.
Humble family? An ordinary-looking, poverty-stricken woman worthy to enter the Chui family?
You haven't even tried and you say she's not worthy. You don't even have an official title now. Still think you're the son of a grand secretary?
Father, I've seen the finest ladies of the capital since childhood. Even if we've fallen, my standards remain. That kind of vulgar woman, just one more look dirties my eyes.
Kui Chi, she's my personal maid. You got her pregnant.
She's just a servant. So what if she's pregnant? What's all the fuss about?
You scoundrel. You're in the middle of marriage negotiations. How dare you cause such a scandal? How can your sister ever show her face in public? How will all of the capital, the CUI family's honor?
Honor? Is there any honor left in this house?
Divide the family. Throw out all his belongings. From today, the CUI family disowns you.
Greetings, Lady Wei. Greetings, Commandery Princess.
No need for formality.
Mother, why is this sister staring at me?
Whose eldest daughter is that, dressed so shabbily, dares to come to the Wei family's banquet?
If Lady Wei hadn't taken pity and sent her an invitation, with her status, how could she get in?
I pay my respects to Lady Wei.
I heard you're engaged. Go bring it. These are the things that were taken and sold by Dong Lanyi when you were at the Kui mansion. Out of our past friendship, I redeemed them for you. Take them all back. Consider this our final gesture of goodwill.
Miss, a few days ago, Master Kui, for this marriage, waited at our back gate for 3 days. He wanted to see you. To talk things over. You won't even give him a glance?
Talking it over is just using my situation to secure a future for that child. Since we've cut ties, there's no need to meet.
The whole capital knows the Wei family won't acknowledge the child from the Kui household. Those noble families, when they hear of Miss Kui's reputation, they avoid her like the plague. In the end, Lord Kui had no choice. He could only betroth her to a colleague's family.
That was Kui Shu's own choice, and the suffering that child must endure.
Did you hear? That eldest Miss Kui is engaged to a just-passed provincial scholar. They say he's going to a desolate place up north to serve as a county magistrate.
Going north, over mountains and rivers, she might never return to the capital in her lifetime.
Mommy, that girl earlier had so many beautiful treasures. Why was she crying so sadly?
Because she's getting married. Marriage brings sorrow.
You silly child, that eldest Miss Kui is marrying far away, to a harsh, cold place. Of course she would cry. But don't worry, Yao Yao, you're different. You carry the blood of the Grand Princess, and you're a commandery princess appointed by His Majesty. You don't have to marry someone else.
I don't have to marry.
That's right.
In the future, you'll bring a prince consort into the household. Prince consort, Mommy? Why does it have to be a horse? I don't want a pony.
Will you listen to that?
Daddy.
Finally dismissed.
That once elegant and refined, arrogant Grand Secretary, ground down by petty silver in the inner chambers, fallen into such a wretched state.
The Ministry of Personnel is busy with promotions and demotions lately. Sinecure officials in the capital are to be rotated with local ones. Right now, every family is quietly pulling strings, afraid of being unlucky, and sent off with a single document to some godforsaken place. Someone like Lord QA, without connections, and out of favor, probably can't sleep at night.
I don't want to hear his old spiel anymore. Then send him far away.
Let's go.
Lady Schumann, wait. So this is the wife and child I once discarded. This is the wealth and glory I once had within reach.